In this Guru School lecture, I'm going to go ahead and talk about some Google search KPIs. Google Ads KPIs. What we need to do, like suppose what are the main things, what are the KPIs we need to keep that in mind while running an ad. So first of all, let's talk about search ads. While running the search ads, it could be possible that maybe you are running the ad for yourself, or maybe you are running the ad for your client. So if you are running a ad for your client, it may possible that the client's budget is not that good so that you can give the effective results. It may possible. So what would happen at the situation? So you cannot say anything to client because client is very new for this, that he cannot pay in one go so much money to get the effective results. So what you can say, what you need to do so that you can give the at least effective results, so that your client will keep on investing the money on the ads. So first, let's talk about search ad. In the search ad, what are the main things we need to keep that in mind while running a search ads for yourself or maybe for your clients, right? We need to keep some KPIs in the mind. And the very first thing is CTR, click-through rate. Now, what is CTR? If you remember, we have talked about click-through rate. Suppose 100 people have seen your ad, but only 8 people has clicked your ad. So what is the CTR? That's 8%. Click-through rate. That's 8% is your CTR. Now suppose you are investing 2,000 rupees and you're getting 5,000 impressions, which means 5,000 views. But what is the CTR percent? Suppose you are getting 4%. Suppose your CTR is 4%. So according to calculation, what is the result? So suppose 4% is your click-through rate. So according to the calculation of what is the 4% of 5,000? Approximately 200. So suppose you are getting 200 clicks. So that's in numbers, that 200 clicks you are getting in the rate, it's 4%. Now similarly, if I double the rate of your clicks, though it could not possible, I cannot double it, but still, suppose all of a sudden your clicks get double. But first, what is the CPC of your 200 clicks? What is the CPC of your 200 clicks? That is 10 rupees, right? Which means from the 2000, if you are paying 10 rupees for 200 clicks, right? That's a CPC, cost per click. And what is the CTR? That click-through rate. That is 4%. Now suppose if I double it, CTR, if I double it, it's 8%. So similarly, your clicks get 400. And at the same moment, what is happening? Your CPC will get down. It would be 5, right? You are paying 5 rupees for a click. So it means it's cutting down your cost and increasing your impressions and increasing your CTR. So what should be our main focus? Our main focus is to increase at any cost the click-through rate. And how we can increase the click-through rate, I'll let you know in this video. But the main thing is your click-through rate should be more, so that you can get the more and more clicks under the same price, under the same 2,000 rupees. I know it could not happen in a one go, but yes, we can try. I have some strategies. So let's discuss about this, how we can increase the click-through rate. So the first thing we need to keep that in mind to increase our CTR, that's our ad copy. Your ad copy should be that much, interactive, and your ad copy should be that much relevant so that people and the user could actually connect with it. So first, your ad copy, your content should be very, very, very relevant to your customers. Second, that's your relevant keywords. Your keywords, you should use your appropriate keywords. First of all, if you're choosing a relevant keywords, if people are searching with the keywords, definitely they're gonna see your ad. And if they're gonna see your ad, you will definitely gonna click on it, right? So relevant keywords are really important. Suppose if I am using, my ad is related to cricket, and if I'm using football, that could not be possible. And if I'm using, like my ad is related to cricket bat, and if people are searching for cricket ball, it's not, relevant for them. They want ball, and I'm sure my ad is related to bat. So my keywords are really appropriate. It should be very appropriate, right? Now, this was the important thing which we need to create to increase our CTR. And second thing, relatable, that's CPC, cost per click. How we also need to keep that in mind. What are we paying for cost per click? One thing is cost per click, and second is landing page view. If people are clicking on your ad, they're definitely gonna land on a landing page. But sometimes what happens, there are 100 people who clicked on your ad, but only 80 people are reaching to your landing page. How could that be possible? It's really easy. It may be possible that maybe your landing page, it's taking time to load, or maybe sometimes what happens, people don't want to click on that particular link, but still they click, and at the same moment they realize that, oh, where did we click? I don't want to get on this page, and they quickly come back. These could be reasons, and if you remember and if you know about yourself, definitely this is what happens with us. Randomly we click on a link and then we realize we don't want to click on that link. Why did we click? Just at the same moment we just come back. So it may possible 20 people just come back due to these reasons, and 80 people reach to your landing page. So what is the main thing to here is to keep that in mind is, remember those clicks only which is actual are the clicks, like the 80 people, and 80% is your actual cost. Suppose you are 100 people are reaching, and you have invested 2000 rupees and you are getting 100 clicks. So what is the cost? That's 20 rupees per click, right? But if only 80 people are reaching over there, which means actual cost per click, it's gonna be 25. Because only 80 people are relevant for us. Rest 20 who has gone back, they are not relevant for us, right? So that means it's 25 rupees per click. And that what it shows. Maybe the competition, maybe we are not that much good, maybe we're paying a lot of money just to get a single click. No. It should not be possible. We need to keep that in mind, how we can improve it. And see, this is a problem which we cannot do anything. Like if our page is taking so much time to load, we can still do something for our page, but we cannot do, like if people are clicking on it and they're coming back, we cannot do anything for that reason, right? But still try to create a good copy, good content, try to go for relevant keywords. So these are the main two things. These are the two main KPIs for the search ad. First was how we can increase our CTR. The first one was CTR, click-through rate. The second one was our cost per click. So these two things which you need to keep that in mind. And let's move further for the third point. So the third thing which we need to take care of is the conversions. Conversion rate. That's the third thing which we need to take care of. What is the conversion? Suppose there are 100 people who are visiting to your website, and there is a website, on their website there is a lead form, and out of 100 people, 10 people are filling up the lead form, which means 10 people are converting into a lead. So that particular 10 people are 10%. That's your conversion rate out of 100. Right? So let's take an example. Suppose you are spending 2000 rupees, and out of just because of 2000 rupees you are getting 100 people you are getting 100 clicks, and out of 100 people you are 10 people are converting, filling the lead form, which means 10% is your conversion rate. And for the 10%, for the 10 people, the 10 leads, how much you are paying? You're paying 200 rupees per lead, right? At the same moment, on the spending of 2000 rupees, suppose your people are visiting, 100 people are visiting, but still now your conversion rate is 15%. From the 10% to 15%, which means how many people are visiting to your website? Which means 15 people are visiting to your website. And now what is the cost per conversion is? That's your 133 rupees approximately, right? Now, did you notice on the spending of the same amount, your conversion is increasing and your bidding is getting down? This is what happens. If your content is good, if you are using the relevant keywords, the people start clicking on your ad. And then it totally depends on your landing page, how your landing page looks like, and what the message are you conveying towards your customer. Is it relevant for them or not? So till here we have learned about 3 to 4 things. First is your CTR, that's click-through rate. Second is a CPC, cost per conversion, cost per click. Fourth, we have learned about landing page views, and fourth, we have learned about conversion rate. Now, the fifth thing which we'll talk about, that's gonna be our keyword-wise breakup, which means now you need to, study about it, the keywords which you have used, through which keyword you are getting the best result, through which you are getting the worst result, which keyword is getting the highest bid, which keyword is getting the lowest bid, from if this keyword is using, so through which I'm getting the leads, and so on, the things, which keyword is the most popular, everything. You need to just get the report of it. So these were the 5 things through which you can increase your conversions, and these were the 5 KPIs which you need to keep that in mind if you're running a search ad. You don't need to look at all the things like numbers, the unwanted numbers through which you're not getting any fruitful results. Just search, just look at these 5 KPIs. First is CTR, which is click-through rate. Second is CPC, cost per click. Third is your landing page views. Fourth is your conversion, conversion rate. And fifth was your keyword-wise breakup. Just research about it, which keyword is doing which thing, and which is using the highest bid, which is using the lowest bid, through which you will get your definitely fruitful results. So this was all about what are the KPIs. We need to keep that in mind while running the search ads. And in the next presentation, I'll let you know what are the keywords or what are the key points through which we need to keep that in mind while running the different kinds of ads. All right, that's it for now, and I'll see you in the next lecture.